just get straight into the video. The secret elixir of life, semen retention. Okay, guys, now let me tell you. If you look at the Freemasons, okay, the Freemasons. Let's just dive deep into it. The Freemasons, right? They wear an apron. Okay, now a lot of people don't listen. I'm about to expose this stuff. Okay, so y'all kick back, relax, get some popcorn if you have to. Listen to what I'm about to tell you because this is mind blowing. Okay, if you want to know things, I think it's Sun Tzu or one of the Chinese philosopher. I think he said that if you want to know things, and I'm paraphrasing him, if you want to know things, everything is encoded in symbolism. Okay, everything is symbolic. Okay, so if you look at the Masons, right, the Masons wear an apron. Okay, they wear an apron, and the apron is right on their waist. Now, if you get into morals and dogma, okay, I think it's morals and dogma. That's a Masonic book. That what they're doing is symbolic of people conserving their sexual energy, inner chi. Okay. Now, I've been doing this for way too long, on and off, but to know that this really works. Like this ain't a joke. Like this stuff is not a joke. Okay, you start to just become way more psychic. You feel the boost in your energy. You you are attracting things. People, you start to notice that people start to respect you more. This is a secret elixir of life. And I'm just being honest with you guys. Like, now, I do understand we live in a hypersexualized society where almost everything has become hypersexualized. And I get it that it's very hard to not engage in modern society in that way. Okay? Even me, like, bro, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, when I'm on a longer streak, man, I started, yeah. Let's just say that you become very attractive. Okay, now, in my opinion, I do think that your looks, your status or whatever, like you want to put like on in the worldly material stuff, like yeah, that does play a role to a certain extent. But boy, oh boy, is perception a thing. The way people start to perceive you becomes very different on semen retention, and I'm just being honest. Like, you will notice that people start to just respect you a lot more. You'll start to notice that women start to like really. A lot of women will really like. Okay, let's not even get there. Opportunities come your way, jobs, businesses. Things just happen for you, and it's not a coincidence because your electromagnetic frequency starts to raise and you start becoming more electric, and you start to transmute your lower chakras. Now, some people might think that you have to annihilate the lower chakras. That's impossible. You don't annihilate the lower chakras. You cannot do that. The lower chakras are within your body. What you have to do is you have to transmute that energy, inner chi. The vast majority of people cannot transmute this energy. And this is why I actually have so many points. I might have to build a course on this because boy, oh boy, do I feel like people need it. Because a lot of guys, like I'm telling you, the lower chakras, like, okay, so if you guys have noticed, like, the devil, right? Like, how you look at the devil in pictures. You'll see the devil's pictures as, like, red in a lot of the images, okay? But have you guys noticed how the lowest chakra is red? Like, guys, there are no coincidences. I'm telling you guys right now, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Like, your lowest root chakra is red. Then there's orange, and there's yellow. Or it might be red, yellow, orange, or red, orange, and then yellow. But, like, these are the colors of your lower 3 chakras. And there's no coincidence. So, like, once you start to raise the energy up, like, and guys, it's just not me saying it, like, these are ancient traditions. Like, even if you look into Christianity, guys, a lot of Christians, like, look at Jacob's ladder. What is Jacob's ladder talking about? This is the elixir of life. Like, I'm not even joking now. Honestly speaking, from what I know, what I know with the ancients, from what I've researched on, men should only be releasing cyclically. We release according to the moon cycle, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to just be very honest. This is something I'm actually thinking about deeply. Because I'm not telling you to do that. That's not what I'm telling you to do. Okay? Because sometimes, like, you might have like a 5, 6, 7, 8 month, 1 year goal where you want to accomplish something. Sometimes you just don't want to release. Because what ends up happening is when you release one time, then you could end up in relapses. Okay? Like, because this thing could become addicting if you do not gain control over it. And gaining control over it is the difficult part for most men. So if you have momentum and you're like, keep going, if I would just say keep going, right? Until you find the right partner or whatever, and then like you want to be married or you want to whatever you want to do that. But even when you do whatever you do, just make sure it's not perpetual, because that will deteriorate and annihilate the psyche again. Because like anything that's excessive, anything that you get obsessed about, starts to erode a part of you. That's what ends up happening. This is why, like, I would say, like, if you are retaining, just know that this is the elixir. Like, this is the secret elixir, which most people are not gonna. And this is why, like, you can go read Morals and Dogma. See, the elite don't want to tell you this. Guys, like, I think there's a song by The Weeknd, okay? I think there's, like, a song by this guy where, if I'm not mistaken, in one of the songs, I think he talks about how, like, again, he's never had sex or something. Whatever it is, like, in one of his songs, I think. And that's very... See, the thing with Hollywood is Hollywood will not tell you things very up forward. They won't tell you this stuff because they have to put things in symbolism. They have to not... the thing with them is, like, they have to tell you things because, like, it's like they have to do that so they don't get their karma, because there's karmic laws, okay? But then it's up to you if you could decode those things. So I'm telling you right now, with the research that I've done, like, semen is a secret elixir, and I'm telling you guys, if you guys can start retaining and transmuting, and I'm gonna probably make a whole different video on how to transmute this energy, because, like, it's so powerful that if you're not transmuting it, you're gonna end up relapsing. Like, you know, like, you can't just set on this energy. Like, some guys will like, oh, no, you observe it. Nah, dude, like, Yeah, observe it, but not forever, because like no, it is a very, very strong force within itself, okay? Um that being said, guys, like feel free to message me on Instagram. I'll try to link that in the description below if you are struggling. Let me know what type of struggles you have, okay? But try to retain as much as possible. Have yourself a good one.